Welcome back to my YouTube channel, my darlings. My channel is all about hair, hairstyle, and fashion. This is my hair page on Instagram at Z Hair Club and my personal page at Zora Style, where I do hair and fashion. You can see my hair. I left it in this state because we're going to talk about some of the myths, some of those rules over the years that other natural bloggers or YouTubers have been talking about that we have to strictly follow. But in 2003, no more, no more, no more. As you said, I'm going to take out my hair so you see how the structure looks like with these braids that I did overnight. Before I do the braids, the individual braids, I usually spray my hair with some water. Then I add a moisturizer or a leave-in conditioner. And at the end, I add a little bit of some oil to seal the moisture. I know usually most people, 80% of people out there, the naturalistas, usually go in for the twist method, but I prefer, my personal preference is the braids, because I think for my 4C hair, it defines the curves more and it locks in that moisture more. But it is up to you to decide which one works best for you, maybe the twist or the braids. And you can try this method as well, then you compare the two to see how it works. So this is how it presently looks like when I've not yet combed it or brushed it out. So I'm going to do that so you can see how it looks in its full out. Oh, I left one here. In its full out blown look. If you love this video, please give me a like. If you're here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button for you wouldn't want to miss out on my upcoming videos, and please share to your loved ones as well who will find this video helpful. Number one rule we have to break this 2023 is buying numerous products. You keep bombarding yourself with every product you see on advert. You keep stocking up your cupboards with products that you're never going to use. Some of you can realize that your counters are almost, there are many outdated products and you see that you will never even use, and you keep on wasting your money. Keep your routine simple, just like me. I use just a shampoo, a good replenishing conditioner. I don't even use a tip conditioner. We're going to talk about that in another video. I use just leave-in conditioner and I use it religiously. I stick to it and it works really well for me. Furthermore, I'll add to the previous point I just mentioned. If you find a really good product that works for you, make sure you stick to it. You don't need to have over 100 products to get to your hair goals, but if you find that one which can really give you, the main thing being natural, especially the 4C type hair, is hydration. So if your product or the product that you're using can give you this product, then why go in for 6, 7, 8, 9? That doesn't make sense, you know, and just waste of money, and keep packing junks into your closet. And yeah, stop bombarding your bathroom or closet with so many numerous products which you are never going to use, and some of them even get expired without your knowledge, you know. I stick to a very simple routine and I use very few products and minimize cost as possible, and that works for me, you know. I use just a shampoo, a conditioner which is very replenishing to my hair, moisture, and I don't even deep condition. I prefer using a leave-in conditioner and I seal in with a good oil, you know, just that, and it works. Just four products and it works marvelously. So we have to dish out that myth or that rule that you have to use this before getting maximum results. Nah. Comment down below if you buy my opinion or you can resonate with me as well. The second point I'm going to talk about is protective hairstyles. Like bloggers back in the days have always been saying, you have to keep your hair in protective hairstyle, low manipulation as much as possible for your hair not to be prone to breakage. It's true, I may say, but not 100%. Reason being, if you put yourself constantly in protective hairstyle without doing a break in between, your hair is going to rather break because you don't give it the attention it actually needs, or you have to replenish all this moisture, thoroughly wash it as it's supposed to be, other than you doing the washing in braids. So I would recommend, as a hairstylist, you can check out my page on Instagram at Z Hair Club. As a hairstylist, I always recommend and advise my clients that a protective hairstyle should not go way above 4 weeks. But if you have a very crazy, busy, tight schedule, then 6 weeks is optimal, is the maximum you can go in for. Because for example, like box braids, if you keep keeping box braids for way too long, it starts getting knotted and it wears and tears your hair. When taking it out, then your hair breaks, and you're wondering, but why is this braids breaking my hair? Actually, it's no longer protective anymore when it's way beyond 4 weeks. Why do these knots in the box braids form? Is because of the accumulation of oils on the follicle over time, and you cannot wash it out. It keeps on building up and it gets so thick that it merges with your hair and it forms a knot. And when taking out your braids, you have no other choice than to lose part of your hair. Normally you lose hair after a period of time, but there's a certain quantity that when it comes out, then you can turn that breakage and not shedding. Third point on my list I'm going to talk about is the use of heat. So the naturalistas and the hair bloggers back in the days have been telling us no heat on your hair. Your hair is not going to grow. The hair growth is going to be stagnant. It's going to be dry. It's going to be this. I am not really against that point completely, but I would say on the other hand that you can do whatever you want to do if you know exactly what you have to do before doing that. What do I mean by this? For example, if you want to do a blowout before a particular hairstyle, I'm not one of those hairstylists who do blowouts. I work with every hair texture as it comes. But if you're that hairstylist which you cannot braid someone's hair or style someone's hair without blowing out first, you can still do that without damaging the person's hair. As far as the hair has a lot of hydration, for example, you put in all the conditioning to the hair, you have good nutrition, and you seal the hair with some moisture, some oils and heat protectants, it's not going to do any hair damage, I tell you solemnly. And that's that. So it's not like you're going to kill yourself. So in 2023 we are going to simplify all this so that your hair journey will be much more easier. You're not going to feel it like a weight on your back that you cannot do this. And many people are returning to relax their hair because they cannot really follow all these rules, Yeah, just keep it very simple and it works. Instead, the more complicated you're trying to make your hair journey to be, the more challenging it will be for you, because you will not even have the time to do as much as you are supposed to do as they tell you to do, and it's going to be very costly as well. Okay, on the other hand, from the second point I talk about protective hairstyles, that it's better to change it or switch it up more. You might say it's costly, but I can back it up by saying that it is better you take out these braids or twists or crochet or cornrows 4 weeks or 6 weeks maximum, as I said, and give your hair a break, rather than trying to economize and saying I want to keep it in for 3 months because I'm not going to have extra cost to do some braids again, but rather you're doing much more harm and damage to your hair. If you're here for the first time, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button as well, and give me a thumbs up if you find this video already helpful.